There is so much good that comes out of having a psychotic mental breakdown that I don't think we're talking enough about. In 2023, I had my psychotic mental breakdown / spiritual awakening. It depends the perspective that you're looking at it from. And I think most people only want to focus on the negative aspects and the trauma that basically comes from having a mental breakdown and having to start over, scratch, rock bottom, you know what I mean? But there is an actual way to be looking at this. So I'm going to break down 3 pros from having this breakdown and the way that I flipped my perspective and now consistently am looking back on my breakdown as a positive, very necessary step that I need to take in this life. 1, we as humans don't have space for everything in the world. We don't have space for everything in the world. We don't have space for all of the friends, the jobs, for all of the living situations, the cities, the dreams. We don't have space for every single thing that comes into our life. So when you have a breakdown, kind of like everything goes away and you have to start from scratch, like you're essentially learning how to crawl again, you become the conscious and intentional creator of your reality. You start slowly picking things back in and saying, this is actually what I want into my life. When you lose everything, you then start to rebuild. And it's great to lose all of those things because it creates space for you to intentionally build. 2, your empathy and compassion gets expanded tenfold. You are now able to understand people that in the past you could have never understood. You think, how could they ever have done that? I can't see their perspective, or why are they so sad? Why are they so anxious? All of these things. And now you're able to not only understand them, but support them when they're going through their own mental breakdown, spiritual awakening. And ultimately strips you from judgment, also allows you to lean into forgiveness because you have to forgive yourself. That's the hardest step. And once you forgive yourself, forgiving other people is a breeze. Lastly, your gratitude is going to skyrocket for all of the little things because once you lose everything and you come to this place of just despair and loss, everything else that then comes into your life and stays in your life, or does anything really stay in your life? I don't know. Point is, you become much more grateful for life, and that's the key to life. Thanks for tuning in. This is just one baddie who's been through a fucking mental breakdown to the next. Follow along if you're interested in hearing more tips, and if you're going through a mental breakdown, or if you've gone through a mental breakdown, or if you know somebody who has lost their shit and had to rebuild, know that you're better for it. You're going to be better for it. Okay. Mwah.